Hello, good morning. My name is Morgan, and I bid you all welcome back to Ace Attorney, where we are in the middle of, we're in the investigation phase, day 2 of whatever this guy was. Some stupid superhero. So, let's figure that out. Turnabout Samurai. The most recent? Yes. So, let's roll. October. What a day. But that mouth shape is so weird. There's no time for relaxing, Nick. So you think WP's got a chance? Who's WP again? Is that the big man? I've forgotten his name. I guess his initials are WP, whatever it is. I guess it really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. I don't even remember who that was. The director and producer. Ah, yes. I'm in the middle of talking to this lady. I'm not going to bust out a book and ignore her right now. What are we doing here, then? Let's get to the studios. He's dragging one leg. Pierce through the chest by sphere. Well, this doesn't help at all, Val. What to do? What do you think we should do? Why don't we do what you just said? Gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Oh, it does? Oh, you're right. Oh, right. Then there's no point hanging out here. So I've been saying, let's get to the studios pronto. Where does the word pronto come from? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Well, we haven't even started investigating, that's why. It's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just a minute, you don't have a clue what happened. Not enough information. That is such a coy look, and I don't understand why you're making that face. It upsets me slightly. Penny Nichols, the victim, Jack Hammer. They still just call her security lady. Don't we know her name is actually Old Bags? Will Powers. God, he's such an angry looking dude. Is there any point to actually looking at the environment in these places? Is there like an achievement if I click on everything possible in the game? I'm tired of doing it. Who would we talk to here? I guess Willie Pete. The pun is willpower, right? But he's like cowardly and meek, like the Cowardly Lion. Sorry, I need my curfew. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. I don't even remember how we got through it. We just had to keep badgering the lady. We had to falsely accuse her. Say that again. Let's not. So, Willie Pete, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. Can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. I made a decision to draw his chest hair. I mean, yeah. He's a hairy dude. It would be nice if he zipped up his tracksuit a little bit. This man never moves. The fanboy. Do fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. Security lady's pretty strict with them. But today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. Sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and Evil Magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. And you're on trial for murder, so maybe don't be keeping their secrets. There's nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. Appreciate the confidence. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? You know she's serious because her cheeks are puffy. That is the anime sign of an impatient lady. No, I sure hope not. Curious if you have any opinions on this. Regarding this photograph, yes? This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. Sniff. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. But who else could have worn it? Costume was in your dressing room. Yes, I guess I snuck in and took it while I was asleep. What ho? What honest? What can you say about this? Nope. What of this? Regarding the murder weapon. Yes. Is it heavy, that spear? He's so, like, up and at him now. It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively. And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through? Oh yes, I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though. With duct tape, we heard. I don't know why you would use a sharpened implement. Or, especially just for, like, rehearsal. Seems unnecessary. Well, let's get the hell out of here. Back to the studio. Oh. We're about to get an earful from the old lady, aren't we? No one's here. Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody. Oh, she was arrested. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Well, then you should probably just shut down the studio for the meantime. Hire some, like, temporary security. Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. Delicious! What? I wasn't gonna eat them. Oh, I was. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? Looks like it's been turned off for the day. The screen's still on. There's windows open. What are you talking about? Overhead map of the studios. Sorry, 1 second. Right, from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Right. A van. I don't think you can just hire the police. The lady's got to clean up after herself. Look at the... I don't really remember what we're looking for. We're just trying to find the director and producer, right? That assistant girl. Oh, hello. You were just standing right there. And somebody covered up the hole with shitty tape. It's yellow tape, so you know that's your way through. I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. I feel like it's gonna be her. So, she looks like she could fit through that. I don't know why that would matter, because she could get in here without it. Don't mention it. True, they caught the security lady. Oh, actually, she just called me. Told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Yeah, but... You know, that's a sign that I was supposed to use, like, a knife to open it. The yellow tape. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? I mean, you look like you're meant to just, like, kind of schlep studio props and camera equipment around. You do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Well, what the hell did they hire you for? I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. Listen, we're not here to give her a pep talk. We're here to investigate. You're right. I won't. Good for you. Think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. Supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Alright, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Thank you. The music just stopped. It kind of alarmed me. Eddie, what are you doing? The fanboy they were talking about in the trial yesterday, he came in through that drain. So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. That drain's covered. The boy won't be able to get in. Yes, that's the idea. I think that was the idea. Thank God we're on the same page, Nicholas. You're kind of sorry for him, don't you? Boy, you want me to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? No. Serious? Oh, no. Oh, boy. Did not expect this to be a decision. I feel like if we just open it, we're inviting more... like, things to possibly interfere with our investigation if a kid comes in and starts leaving false clues. Also, the kid's not going to see anybody. Like, the people he's looking for are in jail. We gotta leave it. I think we should leave it on. They only just repaired it. If we take it off, that assistant will get yelled at by you-know-who. Yeah, I guess so. Wow, I didn't expect her to take it that hard. Of course you would. She's an impulsive young lady. The half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Well, it looks good. One of them bicycles. These are all just the same, like, conversations. I feel like if the objects don't have the same dialogues as they did the first time around, then there's no need to, like, have it unchecked. I don't feel like there's anything to see here. Check out his dressing room again. Steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. Guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? Wonder what the killer is planning on doing then. Got a point. Very clever. He obviously had a plan. Maybe they're pumping, like, laughing gas into his room. Huh? What now? Snacks, they passed the expiration date. And don't eat them. Snacks are meant to be eaten. What a shame. Some regular suits in among the costumes here. See Mr. Powers' personal clothes. We already checked this. We got the key card out of it. Supermarket tabloids. I'm kind of shocked. Leave those alone. Wolfmen found on Mars. I have to buy that issue. Alright. Well. I guess old Phoenix is an amateur ufologist in his personal time. Oh, nothing to do here. I like how the tree doesn't even look like it's blocking the way to Studio 2, so I don't know why we can't go there. Like Detective Gumshoe isn't here. You're right. Probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion of today's trial. So Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? Yeah, let's take a look. It's down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's a chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Let's do. There is a van, and apparently more people just having lunch here. The Studio 2? I thought so. Doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? Well, they said they don't use it anymore. That it does not. There's a trailer over there. That's a house. Trailers are supposed to be mobile. You can't pick that up and move it. It ain't got wheels. Looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? Nick, let's go inside. Think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked. Oh, shucks. What a shame. Peek through the window. Closer inspection, it looks like this trailer has been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. These look like materials for making a movie set. Been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Well, it seems like that's all they're using it for. Taking care of the flowers quite well, though. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Oof. There's some, like, Final Destination looking fence. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. And nobody came to clean them up. What the hell? So they ate T-bone steaks, too. What is it with steaks around here? Yes, yes. Something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. What, that people are just dining here in an abandoned film set? Like, whole place setting, fork and knife and everything? Bit odd. A light van for moving staff and studio equipment around. Kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it would run fine. Go for a drive. What the hell are you talking about? Sure, if I had a license. Phoenix. I don't have a driver's license. Look, I have this. Are you showing me your attorney's badge? Attorneys don't get badges. What is this about? You aren't like some, like, government official now. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. There's a tiny incinerator. What the hell are they incinerating in it? Already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. How odd. Oh, haven't seen much. 2. Big 2 painted here. Probably because it's a Studio 2? Makes sense. It doesn't look anything like a studio. Some drama where I lived because some kid was being chased for jaywalking. Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought it was bad when my hometown did like a jaywalking checkpoint and started ticketing people. I've never heard of a police pursuit for a jaywalker. So the kid died for jaywalking? That's insane. Good to know it's not just American police. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like there's anything to be seen here. Why does it take so long for these cases to get out? Like, you'd think there would be a big fucking kerfuffle when it happened, not 2 years later. I guess they can only hide the, like, official report for so long. Is there nothing else to be done here? I thought this was kind of like the big deal. Back to Studio 1, I guess. Or the Hex. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it's a murder scene. I want to go someplace else. Nick? Why do we have to? I mean, there's... doesn't seem like there's much else here. Maybe we go talk to... what's her nuts again? She ain't here. Something ain't right. Maybe go talk to the man about the weird trailer. There games let you go any locations from anywhere. Yeah, I always found it a bit weird, because it wasn't until the studio part where you had to actually be in connecting locations. Everywhere before that was just single locations. Nope. Okay, we can't talk to Old Bag, even though she's in, should be in this place. So, what do I do? Must not be seeing something here. Oh, wait. Nope. Okay, thought maybe there's another place to go from here. I'll do some, like, hot spot, like, detecting. Chirpida chirpida. I mean, something about that bent spike supposed to... Maybe the guy fell on that spike. Nah. I'm confused. Hey, you're in a bad spot. You gotta move. Go to your pillow. Maybe we do have to take the stupid thing off for some reason. Not switched on. What the hell? Do you think that there's even less reason to keep this place secure when you lost your security? Uh-oh. Hang on. Hello. Okay. Plans have adjusted slightly for tomorrow. But I will still be able to stream. Just maybe later in the afternoon, like 2 o'clock. So, figure out what the hell we gotta do here. There's nothing in Studio 2, but I don't know where else to go. Do we have to, like, get the key for the house? Where might that be? Teddy, can you not walk in front of my keyboard? Can you not sit in front of my keyboard, please? Teddy's chasing the cursor on the screen on my left monitor. I'll turn the camera on, but I don't think it's plugged in. What do? We can try opening the grate, I guess. Shouldn't. But it's the only thing I have to interact with. Well, I guess some things are just meant to be broken. You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Hiya! Hold on. There, that should make the kids happy. The things we do. Poor children. Drain gate is off and I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Does it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Must be nice to live so free of guilt. Yeah, because we found her not guilty. Or had her found not guilty. I don't know what else could be done. Samurai soda. Shame. Samurai soda sounds vile. Hermdingler. Oh, hello. Okay, so we were supposed to do that. Oh-ho! You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Is that supposed to be camo? It just looks brown. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. That does not look camo at all. I thought those streaks were just like folds that were like reflecting light differently. The studios. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. Haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. Okay, that explains everything. You mean those plates with all the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Disgusting. The kids sneak in here a lot. Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. I read that like 5 different ways before I read it correctly. Always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. There's a bit of trouble catching him, though. Director et al. Said that the director and producer were here at the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they're trying to protect the director. Protector-director. Or the producer, really. Producer's our real star here. He saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd be still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Okay, so that's why they're protecting her. Maybe old Hammer Jack was about to, like, expose something? And the producer done a murder? And everyone's just like, well, we can't have that. Please don't touch anything there. Security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. Well, she's in jail now. She's very old, so she may not make it out alive. I like how they stay in the last pose that their sprite was in. So still nothing. We did let the child possibly get in here, though, so maybe we should look around for him. Aha. Place is deserted. We've been here. Crash! Eek! Nick! What was that noise? Sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Very suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. Not sure we should be barging in. Ugh, it's locked. What? Don't we have a key? Why would we? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. What are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. They surely won't. Dugga-dugga-dugga-dugga-doo. How are we gonna get it from her? I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. Well, we gotta get her out of here then. We can take a look at this. That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this anyway? Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. Hey, you work with props, right? About that murder weapon. I mean, the samurai spear. Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. You'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Because he's the only person who could. Maybe somebody... I have an idea. Well, again, idea number one is that this wasn't actually the murder weapon. The bent thing... Oh, that must be what it was! There's like an argument with Jackhammer and the producer. He fell on the spiked fence, and they staged it as a murder scene. But option number two is that because the spear was broken, they just took the spear tip off, murdered him with that, and then put it back together. So what do I do now? I need the key! And no nut. So I have to get her out of here somehow. What if I... I have a dumb idea. Nope. Thought maybe I, like, make a prank call to try and get her away from the security booth, but... that was a long shot. I'm not even picking things up, so I got nothing to, like, present for questioning. So I'm clicking everything again. Aha, that's why there's no blood here, too. Because he died somewhere else. Chair the director sits in. Then black and white clapperboards. Cool, we don't care. I still don't know. This is a conundrum. How do I get you to leave, miss? Wow, they gave a lawyer one of those card keys. Well, I'll start borrowing it. Let's see. You better be careful not to lose that. Very strict about those card keys here. Guess they're pretty good about keeping these out of outsiders' hands, except we just got it out of someone's bag. Thanks, I'll be careful. Ma'am, I need you to leave. Trailer door, it's locked. The key's probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'd let us borrow it. Okay, give me an idea. Maybe we just burn the trailer down. Both of these, a monkey head and the tree, fell on the day of the murder, didn't they? What Detective Gumshoe said. Okay, how's that help us? I mean, we're in here now, ain't we? Bruh. I tried. She just looked at it. And said it looks heavy. Or it is heavy. Bruh. Maybe next time. What does that mean? I've never been at such a loss in this game. You have anything else to say? Found this card key in your dressing room. That's mine, yes. People outside the studios get these cards. I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is. Huh. What the fuck am I missing? We have to get this lady out of here somehow, but I don't know how. We had to open this, which got her to appear there before the thing at Studio 2 happened, so it's not like I did this out of order. That'd be a very dumb way to softlock myself if I did. Maybe I missed something in here. Whoa! Alright, chill out. Who are you dudes? What? Lamau? Oh, God. Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers. Oh, God. Do they really speak in the original? How can you not know the great salmonella? Oh, dear. I don't want to touch you, then. I make elite shows, the Steel Samurai Mine, RTFC. Really? You're the salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so sorry. Oh, no, quite all right. It's fine, Ruffle. I'm going to read these as annoyingly as possible, because I'm not reading it like I'm intended to. What is it? You know, on closer inspection... yeah. Hot. Oh, God. Let's kill this man. Do you do a lot of cosplay? Because that costume rocks or is drool. Oh, God. We need to kill this man. Rock sores? I don't like this guy. I understand why Empress did not like this game. Buffer overrun. Oh, God. Triggered my creative powers. This is coming to me. Pink Princess. Sequel to Steel Samurai. Pink Princess Warrior of Little Oldie Tokyo. Teddy. Must you? Alright, well, he's gone now. That is garish as hell. Raffle Lamau. Pink Princess. Why's it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? We can't have a cool name like New Old Tokyo, because that's an annoying name to say. Really need to talk about cool. I don't like you, and I don't want to look at you, and I don't want to talk to you. I want to leave. Day of the crime. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who Jew dudes are. Can you not say Jew? I feel uncomfortable saying that. A lady, the security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. So this guy's the producer, then. Pretty regular day. We had a run-through for the action scene in the morning, then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't get a chance to eat lunch, sad face. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, sucksores. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does sucksores mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon until after 4, with a producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. He's telling the truth. That meeting gives him an alibi, but his alibi is contingent on people that we know are trying to protect him, so... Thought the producer was at the meeting with you. Okay, so you're the director, not the producer. I mean, D. Vasquez. He's a genius, man. Alright. Producer was female. Mad skills all the way, scary those sweats. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the only one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Together from noon till 4 the whole time. Okay, so he's covered for her then, is what I think. They can't afford to lose their producer. They'd rather lose their 2 stars for the show. Because then she can make another show. Who exactly are these big wigs people keep mentioning? Well, the boss over there at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension, sweats. Were all of them with you the entire time? Unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers, scowl. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. This is WP, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Alright. Director would know about the injury. He was there. Try not to pay attention to these things that don't interest me. You mean the fucking... the murder weapon that was a prop in your own show does not interest you? Why are you staring at me like that? God, we need to get you out of here and maybe stab this man with a thing as we leave. This makes me uncomfortable. Is there anything else I'm supposed to be doing? Did he eat the snacks? There's twice as much here as... There was twice as much here as before. Wait, what? No. Past expiration date anyway, Raffle. Disgusting man. Probably shouldn't show him that I have this card. Whatever. Nope. I keep making him stare lecherously at Maya. So I'm leaving. Ah, Jesus! Okay. Aha. You again. Eek! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Well, the police took me away, they did. Trying to take me away, haha. Pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. Soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. Guess I would rule out her being the murderer. I mean, just because somebody walked that direction does not mean they were the murderer. Like, there are other ways to come from. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. You won't get any information out of me this time. You are talking a lot for somebody with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3, oomph. Lady's too much. Oh. You can't object to me breaking in here. Hey, no touching. So I'd better investigate there later. You said your lips were sealed, madam. Director et al. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. I think she's losing it. Well, he's over to the right if you want to go have some choice words with him. About that kid you said you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Okay. Anything. Okay, so don't show her anything. We still can't get in here. I mean, I presume the kid got in here. Somehow slipped by us in between shots. But how do I do the do? Oh, there's the kid. Hey. Hey, wait. But he came in right through that drain. Sure did. Why is he a little twerp? Hey, kiddo, what's your name? Sport. I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I see no adults here. Hippie fashion chick. Maya's just getting pummeled from all sides. Nick, I think I'm being mocked. Gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody. Cody Hackins. Is that a pun? I can't parse it if it is. Or is he like a little hacker dude? Call me Kiddo again, I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. Haha, that's why backscabbers don't work, dumb idiot. Oh, code hacking, yes. Now it makes sense. You put in an extra vowel, then it throws me off. Steel Samurai. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai. How dare you utter that name, evildoer. What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai's side. Ha! Ha! You can't fool me. Okay, then, what's the last sign said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ah, easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, kiddo. Watch it. What are they doing? Okay, so she's trying to out-nerd him. You heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? You see anything? Heh. The Steel Samurai always wins. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. So this kid is a murder witness. What? There's no way I'm telling you, losers. What? Wait. Let me go. Uh-oh. He ran away. He's gone. Huh. Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. What, a T-bone? A bottle? Why was this sitting here, I wonder? And why did we not notice it before? Sleeping pills. Oh, they drugged Willie Pete. what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Okay. I don't think I want to talk to this man yet. I'm gonna go back to Willie Pete. Present him with the sleeping pills. Huh? Where's that old windbag? I'd have heard to leave her post. Well, she probably saw the kid. Hey! Nick, that was her. Stop, whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch. Uh-oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. Well, now's our chance. Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh. This is it, Nick. The trailer key. Key to that trailer in Studio 2. We borrowing this, right, Nick? Yes, we will. We had a quite roundabout way of getting to it. I do want to go to trailer 2, but I kind of want to see what you have to say about this first. Nope. I mean, it's pretty obviously that you were drugged with that. Maybe that's why he even tripped, because he was drowsy. Although I don't know if that was before or after lunch. Goodness. Knock, knock. I bet the producer's been, like, hiding in here since then. Wonder if the key we borrowed will still work. It opened. Great, let's go. Me first? What if it's dangerous? Knock, knock. Singing samurai. Samurai summer. Dynamite samurai. Man. You guys, think of any character archetypes besides a samurai? Oh. Wow. That is a fit. Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and, I see. And who might you... D. Vasquez, the producer. Quite beautiful. Yes, indeed. Don't let that disarm you there, Nicholas. The day of the crime. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez. Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. Okay. Getting nowhere fast. Well, let's keep asking questions. That probably won't answer anything. We'd like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez, it's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, I'm glad the music kicked up for that. She's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her. Don't get mad at me. Director. About the director, Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. Can't be bothered with anything else. Are all people in the entertainment business this weird? Starting to look like it. Let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Not really. Yeah? Is there? Wait. Yes, if you see Salmonella, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? Alright, who can outscowl the other? Oh, she's not trying very hard. We'll give it to him when we see him. Bring me the script for episode 13. Okay. She's probably going to give it to us to give to her. Which means we can find some clues on it. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They got some figures for how much the set costs. Can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. Well, I mean, they might as well stop now, because, like, their villain is dead, and their hero is on trial for murder. His murder. The movie was the best. It was about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. And he sounds like a bard, not a samurai. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballet? I feel like there's got to be one of those. Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. I'm not reading all these. They're not important. Very one-note actor. Very typecast, isn't he? Well, documents are a clue, usually. Right, well, that appears to be all. You're probably not going to care about anything. So be it. Gotta go talk to the gross weirdo. It's so tedious. Got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? Must have left it somewhere. Sweats. Oh, my ass is pound if I don't find it. That's not how you spell pound. Dork ass. Might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. That's everywhere! Dude works at this studio and has more access than anyone else does. They're throwing it out? Maybe the kid has it now. One second, please. Yeah, my coffee went cold. Disgusting. Studio Juan. Oh, well, it's probably right there, ain't it? Hey, look. That's a chair the director sits in. Yes, we've been over this. Take a look around that chair for me, would you? Where that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick, the script. Why is it so greasy? That's disgusting. I can't read it. Let's give it to everybody else we possibly could first. Nope. Found your script. Woo! Thanks! Still, I don't know. The woman is to be feared. Jesus. When you bring something to her late. Do you think you dudes could take it down to her for me, Thix? That producer really that scary? Well, she's certainly not normal. Oh my god, why is he making the tongue face right now? That was not the last face you made. I'm leaving. No, Jesus Christ, I almost walked back in there. Here's your garbage. Here, we found it. Your script. Ah. Well. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Oh, you're smoking. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are, anyway? And who do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? Slightly. Well, no, but... You want to know about the day of the murder? Yes. Anything you can tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon. Yes, with the director and all people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio 1. Impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? Path was blocked. You can walk around the fucking tree. It was not a very big fucking tree. The path? Wait, it just shot me straight into this. What? Then what do I do? Oh. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? A monkey with a broken head. Right, that. What an original name. His head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. He didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. And after 4, by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. I disbelieve that. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gotten to Studio 1. Well, nobody found the body until 5. So he could have died here. You had to just hide him until that was moved. Then you sneaked over there with it. So what's up with the dashed lines? Oh, right. Those are the Studio 1 and 2 signs. I didn't realize he was holding one with his foot. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. Called in some people to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. Wait, what if the head fell over after 2:30? Then he could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. Okay, we have came. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It's a monkey, after all. Check its head. Why are there so many weird clocks in this world? Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15, eh? That's right. Path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4 o'clock. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. See, goodbye. Farewell. Mr. Monkey's head data. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. Sure doesn't look good. We should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Oh, boy. Do we must? What if I keep looking around instead? You're not here anymore. Any more clues? They incinerated some evidence, I'm sure. This isn't here for nothing. But it doesn't show up as evidence. Guess we should be thorough and talk to the gross man once more. If he's still here. He is. Do you have anything to say about this? Nope. I really hope it was him, because I really want him to be in jail. For many reasons. Why can he not comment on, like, any of this evidence I find? Well, that's that. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight, like a frog's ass. Don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. A little early for giving up, don't you think? Please tell me you're not doing the Mia invocation right now. I do not want to see that face. Got one lead. No! Get out of here! This is so disturbing. It's almost worse than the gross man. Why do your tits come out whenever you turn into this form? What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. Right. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. Right, but why do her tits swell when the Mia takes over? Why does she physically change so much? It's so disturbing. There's no way of telling you losers. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. You can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy's our last hope, Phoenix. I'm more worried than I was before. Then let's get out of here. I don't want to look at you. What's the best thing to do from here? We need to get to the studio and talk to that boy. Okay? Oh, let's get out of here. Old bag. Huff puff. Huff puff. Huff puff. Huff puff. Okay, enough huffing and puffing. We got things to do. What's wrong? Whippersnapper. Been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, I huff. Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper. Hostage? What the hell do you mean? Just about a hostage. That boy was running away. He dropped this and ran. He'll come back for it. Kind of hard to understand her. Please, just turn back into Maya. The hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that. No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Have anything to trade with her? A trade? No wonder. I just met with a director just now. Hey, my heart doesn't feel so good. Is she okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. Did she? I didn't hear her say that. What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll huff. Lay him flat. What a violent old lady. Indeed. So, are we just walking there? Huh? Don't tell me I have to look at all this again. A reflecting board or something. How novel. Well, what am I supposed to trade with her? I'm just borrowing this, just so you know. Okay. Be sure to give it back. Okay. Hey, that huff. Card. Studio 1? Right, a card key to Studio 1. Huff puff. I could visit poor Hammer. Well, he's not there anymore. I'd like to visit Huff He Died Woo. I was his fan. You're the security. Do you not have your own card? You don't have your own... Okay, there we go. Studio 1 isn't my turf. This whole fucking place should be your turf. Your security. You let me borrow it then? Give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. You just, like, give me your thing first as collateral, perhaps? I'm doing it. This can't hurt. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. Take this and we're even. Deal? Steel Samurai trading card. A sneaky kid dropped it. Figured it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you, I may have a use for this. Must be the hostage she was talking about. Indeed. I just say 1 trading card, but the image is clearly 3. There she goes. So now we gotta find the child. Where the child be? Back in the employee lounge. There's the child. Hey. Why does he move? Was that the boy? Yes, it was. His name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran to the dressing room. Oh boy. But the fucking creep's in there. Should have been here somewhere. Found you. Damn it. He's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. Is he? How did she... There. Would you mind helping us out? Please. I'm Cody. Okay. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Hey, why are you so disarming for this child? I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Should I? He seems to like talking to you. Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb. What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? What's that attitude? Hey, you didn't like admitting you were a kid before. Whatever. We're skipping things. I ain't got time for this. This look familiar? My You are, huh? My you are. You know, my ultra rare. Card's really hard to get. And for grown up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. That's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. And for grown up, you sure are dumb. Oh, this kid's more clever than he looks. Whatever, I don't need that card. Yes, you do, child. I got a double. Keep it, it's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? Really want to trade? Find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain. Ultra rare cards, come on. Yes, yes. Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Now I'm hungry. I gotta get him an even better one? Where even? Bro, this is like above and beyond here. Who would have another one? I feel like Maya should. Miss Powers is in question. Oh boy. We don't have another day! We can't go to Studio 1 anymore. Oh, it's you. Hello, what brings you here? I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Yes, I wish she would leave. Even the same person she was before? Nope. The same as always. Same as always. Whatever you say. The fanboy. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope, you missed it though. Security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast, I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? Squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios. His popularity had been waning recently, right? It's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? You don't know about Hammer? No what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, you and your secrets. Now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. Probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Okay. So, Hammer... Maybe it was a premeditated murder. She was a liability for some reason. You know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. One card away from a complete set. Complete set. Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. That's it. This card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. How convenient. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, please trade with me. Trade with you? You have a very different expression now. It makes me uncomfortable. Let's trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Huh? It's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Yes, I understand. Jesus. I'm sorry. I, as the player, am not as thick as old Nicholas here. This is very obviously what we need to do. And this is for you. Erp. I got erped. Yahoo. I like how she's still an exasperated face. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Sure, I guess. I'm more interested in the good thing of getting a man exonerated for a false murder charge. So let's focus on that for now. Here's an herb. His card. And so, wait. That's it. It's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. Never seen him so eager. Well, he's trying to kill me for it, so... How about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. You sure? Fine by me. Have an herb. I understand the arrangement here, miss. God. We like the Steel Samurai. He's so cool. I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. Being lectured on life by grade school. Look at him too, don't you? I don't care. Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favorite thing about Steel Samurai is. Fighting skills. When he vanquishes his foes. Wazan. Always wins always. Check this out. It's my fan album. Good stuff. All pictures of Steel Samurai. Go to every live performance. Stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands a final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. Perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? Well, that'll be very expensive. Why has this child got it? I just got it for my birthday. Steel Samurai Path to Glory. Cool. Want this, you can have it. Really, are you sure? Took these with the digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Thank you. So, something about his finishing blows is probably going to be crucial in the details. The people always giving that stuff to me. What a life. What happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. You see anything unusual? Cody. He needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto, for great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice, too. I saw everything. I might get some useful information out of him yet. What you saw. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. And to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. And I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast I got scared. I went home after that. See, it must have been hard on you. You say those nice things, but so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. We have some woods. Mia. I think we can say for sure that this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. The director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who could have been is Will Powers. To admit, it's kind of a shock. So, the kid did actually witness the stabbing occur. But maybe the stabbing was staged? I don't know. So how would they have staged the body to make it believable? Well, if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. Oh, Dick Gumshoe. I heard everything. Boy, here's a key witness. He's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. Got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Why? Well, we're in trouble. That didn't go so well. Back to 0 leads. Now we have a serious handicap in court. Way to go, Mia! You fucked everything up. What are we gonna do? Well, I really need to be going. God damn it. You abandoned us at the worst time after you fuck everything up. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Can I ask you something? You really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? At this point, it's hard to say. I do not know. Never expected things to go this badly for Mr. Powers' case. I'm not sure we can win this one. Phoenix, if you don't believe him, who will? Uh-oh, she's mad. I don't want you to be there. Oh boy. This has been a disaster. I guess I will be right back. Alrighty, well, we're screwed. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, she looks even unhappy. Why are you still Mia? I need you to freak me out less. The client is now practically a dead man walking. Don't say that in front of him! Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. There's no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, you'll be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? I have to find something today, Phoenix. It's that or lose a trial. This is not going to be easy. Well, let's go for it. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready. The defense is ready-ish. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Again, why is the prosecution the only one with an opening statement? An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there are other people present at the studios. Today I would like to show evidence proving that they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. Prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella. Ugh. It's already so sweaty. Will a witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai Noob Ruffle. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. We were at Global Studios on the day of the murder. Yes, Your Honor. Very well, please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking his testimony apart. Yes, that is literally the entire procedure of this video game. Thank you. Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Yes, yes. Alright, here we go. We do our best. The day of the moide. At the studios from 9 o'clock that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. Here, everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. During the meeting, pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, here we go. Let's ponder. Studio around 9. I was doing an action scene run-through. Took more time than I thought it would. Everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. Had a meeting in Studio 2 trailers, so I skipped lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. Pretty sure no one left their chairs. Let's think. It's a shame I can't look at this and see if there's, like, interesting stuff. Pardon. Why is he so pensive here? In the employee area. That's right. A fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Is anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, the security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. Certainly has a lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. I saw the assistant lady there. That is a complete lie. More time than I thought it would. Everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I skipped lunch. We know that's true, because he complained about it. The meeting until around 4. I don't know if there's... What were you discussing? Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, the scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. Nobody left the table during the whole meeting. Didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not a one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? Only I had an idea. Wait for one to come up and hit him with it later. Finished. If his alibi holds, Powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying. Or just press on everything, I guess. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. I know all about the freaks in your industry, and you are a representative example, aren't you? Still, foo-woo. I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. In the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why did it go on so long? Pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Thus the limp. Which of course leads to me missing my lunch. Roughs. Rolling on the floor, starving. Everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooks them up. To think of it, there was a plate with some bones in the employee area. I think all lingo should just be abolished and we just speak English, thank you. There's a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with him. I had a meeting in the studio 2 trailer, so I skipped lunch. Did I press this one already? I think it did. But in the end, you didn't get to eat. I guess I didn't. Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? Must have been tough. Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Huh. I'm not sure what it could be. Well, there was clearly lunch had at Studio 2, because there were tables set up. And it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Moomph! Good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't want to mention it. But I did eat, after all. T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Okay. Why would you even hide that? When exactly did you eat it? Took 1 break during that meeting, so you already lied. I wolfed it down then. Mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break, then that contradicts his testimony. Press on that one a bit more. You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not a one. We have an idea. Yes, please continue. Yeah, we do have an idea. Press harder. I don't want to press that man too much. He might pop. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate a T-bone steak during a break? Oops, ruffle. What do his tits have to bounce to? I'm more unsettled than ever. Well, Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah. I guess we did take a little break. They took a break. One of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Irk. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah, foo, we took a break, Raffle. It was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 and base 12. Okay. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1 lol. Only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I don't think it would be even enough time for that, but that's just me. I feel like I could eat a steak in 15 minutes. In fact, I think I eat most meals in less than 15 minutes. Here we go. Or is he talking in base 12? Well, Phoenix, testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh great, is that all? Oh, let's just press first. Pressing is free, I guess. What time exactly did you take this break? It was from 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30. It's the time of death. We could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back, but the clock disproves that. Okay, well, he's prepared for that. He's gonna counter me if I say that he must have gone there, because everyone knows that the monkey fell down at 2:15. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Alright, the other one was Diva. Sorry, D. Vasquez's bait. Is it Vasquez or Vasquez? Vasquez sounds weirder to say. We eat a T-bone steak in 50 minutes. That's quite the feat. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Why is that? And we had enough of this pointless line of questioning. Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It's impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting that one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1. It's impossible. If the monkey fell down at 2:15, like they said, and blocked their path. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Aha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer came at the time of death. However, the path from the scene of the crime was blocked. Vasquez? Okay. That's how I will say it. A fallen Mr. Monkeyhead barred the way. Okay, so if I had insisted that it was possible, then this would have docked me some hit points, I assume. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked, which is why I'm saying the man died at Studio 2. They waited until the path was clear and then staged it in Studio 1. That's why there's no blood. And why the fence was bent. Blocked by Mr. Monkey's severed head. Actually, Mr. Monkey. What did he say? Somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I'd like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. Did I lose? I didn't lose hit points. Oh, Mrs. Monkey. Of course, opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. I disagree! Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, nobody other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. That is the crux of, like, the weakest link of my belief, that he was killed there. Who would have worn the suit and walked that way? And also, what did the kid really see? All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have a decisive evidence, a witness. Honk. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment where the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order, I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Orders adjourned. We are doing well. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in the trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Now's not the time to fail me. Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. Never given up on a trial before, not while there was still a chance. So, have you failed a trial before? I thought you won every trial that you've done. One thing became clear in your cross-examination. People in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. Thought there was more to it than that. I was wrong. That's all there is. What is going to happen to me? Kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Give it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai. Here are the children everywhere, after all. Thanks, Sniff. Okay, Phoenix, this one's for the kids. I don't care about the kids. I care about this man who's on trial for murder that he did not presumably commit. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade school of tender years and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with this cruel questioning. Well, you shouldn't bring him in as a witness. Nice to see Mr. Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. Prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Nice. Can you give him an apple box or something? Yes, thank you. Alright. Alright, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Why do you have crates for donuts? Why do you still got the camera and the sword? That should be confiscated. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Bonk. Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Alright, he's about to be defeated by a stubborn child. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. Alright, so we can definitely weasel him to our side, I think, with Mia's charms. I have the feeling it's going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Murph! Witness, I mean Cody. Having trouble with this gentle thing. It is not his way. You were present, or you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. Got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with a beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer a bearded gentleman myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic evidence is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. Wait, what? Wait, what? Did he just say you can't... Photographic evidence is forbidden? So my scrapbook is no use. Oh, equipment. Jesus Christ. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't break it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain... You had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost. I just got this new camera. I don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had the camera on the day of the murder. Most likely. Better make a note of it in the court record. Okay, so that's going to come up, but I don't even know what's on it. So, it's a gamble to use it. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Donka-da-donk. I feel like I'm going to have to be careful pressing the kid, too. They're probably going to, like, dock me points if I am too abrasive. Wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. Found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Was going for the studio. Got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. Totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Did he not? I thought he did in the picture. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. It is tougher than most adults we see here, honestly. Alright. Repeat, please. Want to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal. Found a map on the internet. Went through the woods off the path so the old lady wouldn't catch me. Going for the studio. Got kind of lost for 30 minutes. Came out by the studio, there's Steel Samurai. Rocked before my eyes. Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. If you had your camera, I mean you weren't carrying your camera then. No, I wasn't. Not like I have it all the time. Really. I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Let's ask about this, I guess. Is that the day, the first time you'd been to the studio? Actually, I've been there a couple times. Never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. The security lady's always yelling. Alright, please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? I guess it sounds like he's taking a critical hit every time he gets exasperated. Went through the woods off the path so the old lady wouldn't catch me. Do I press this one? Off the path. Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there. Go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. Anyhow, going for the studio. Got kind of lost for 30 minutes. Got lost in the woods. Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. And I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. Guess what happened next? There's the Steel Samurai. Holy rock, before my eyes, out came the bad guy. So you weren't in the studio. You're saying the murder happened outside? What sort of bad guy was it? A guy. A person. Kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He's kind of far away. Oh, he's being awfully vague. Steel Samurai took him down with pow. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. I suppose he was. Do I just have to press on everything? Really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I've taped every show. I go to all the live performances. It's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor Dad. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Do you see this monkey by any chance? I mean, Mr. Monkey. So it's weird that I didn't have to present that as evidence. It just came up as I was pressing the point. Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. They went straight to the studio. So that is interesting. So that means he showed up and saw this happen before 2:15.
Objection!
Okay, that was not one to press that. That's gotta come up. That's clearly a problem, but I guess that was just the wrong time to bring it up. Okay, no. You would have seen him then. But still, the murder was 2:30. The murder was 2:30, and that thing was down at 2:15, and he never saw it.
Objection!
I don't understand. What am I kind of don't want to try and, like, say the kid's lying. I'm just trying to, like, get more details out of this. It looked like he... Oh, I didn't press this one yet. That's why. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. He opened up the gate and went inside. See, what then? Right. What I'm saying is, he never saw the broken monkey, but you surely would have been able to see it from the gates of the studio, because they're like right there. I'm so confused. What am I doing here? Pretty sure I already pushed this one. The monkey. Bruh. So, can you explain, like, the actual events of him getting taken down? I don't understand. I'm losing it. I don't know what's flaky here, and if I press anything... If he just said when he showed up, it would tell me many things. You see that at any point? Bruh. I feel stupid. I'm not seeing an opportunity to, like, contradict any of this. I'm just gonna lose. None of this, like, adds up. Or, like, conflicts. Why is she giving me a dirty look there? This has to be the part. It's just, what is the problem? Listen again. Not a bad guy. A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. We sure was a guy. I don't know. He was kind of far away. Well, we know that Jack Hammer was not a skinny dude. He was kind of buff looking. But he was wearing like a muscle suit. Being awfully vague. She's giving me a stank face. Why can't I press for more details here?
Objection!
No, it doesn't. I'm so confused. There's like nothing here. I don't see a goddamn thing that I can, like, present evidence against. This is the worst. Why does this kid poke his face like that? There's so many questions I would ask that Phoenix, like, the game does not allow me to ask. And so I have to work without it. That is making this incomprehensible to me. I don't get it. Look, what the fuck? I'm just gonna lose because now I'm just like compelled to brute force this. Nothing makes sense. Like, I want more details of the event here. How did the Steel Samurai take him down? What did he do? All he says is Steel Samurai took him down. And if I ask him questions, he just says the bad guy stopped moving. Like, what was the events? How did the murder occur? What weapon was he using? Etc. I want to ask what time he showed up, so I know the 30-minute getting lost. I can account for that. Try and find discrepancies in between this and this. and this, I'm not allowed to ask any of these questions. And so I don't know what the problem is. This is like beyond just like weird puzzle logic. Is literally I am not allowed to have sensible information or ask sensible questions. So I cannot parse this kid's testimony for problems. I'm just gonna press everything again. We like to Steel Samurai, blah blah blah, taped every show, go to the performances, the amusement park. Dad always takes me. Found a map of the studio. Been there a couple times, never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. Security lady's always yelling. Chill pops. Off the path. Now the studios are in a valley there. You go off the path a little, there's woods, that's where I was. There's woods in every direction, though. That's not, like, helping me. Anyhow, going for the studio. Nothing unusual happened on your way to the studio. You see this monkey by chance. Mr. Monkey. I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So he went straight to the studio. Got kind of lost for about 30 minutes. It's like right there. I don't understand how I could get lost for 30 minutes there, but that's between the time. It's not adding up. So the monkey wasn't broken. 2:15, the monkey broke. Okay. Order of events. 2 o'clock. Steel Samurai walks through. 2:15, the monkey breaks. 2:30, the murder occurs. That would mean the dude was basically standing there at Studio 1 for half an hour. It's like the only flaky bit of this that I got.
Objection!
Nope. I'm just gonna die. I don't know what else to do. This is not making sense.
Objection!
Nope, I lost. I'm at a complete loss here. Nothing is clicking. So I just lose. How did he end up there? I lose. I don't even know how. Like, what is the wrong thing? I don't even feel like I tunnel visioned. There's like nothing to see there. Now I have to go through all this again. I wish I at least wouldn't have to do the first part of the trial again. Oh, you can? Whoops. I thought you could only do it between chapters. What did I have to get him on? I had to prove that he did take a break and he did eat.
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it!
Did I have to present anything? I don't feel like I did.
Hold it! Hold it!
Right. That was it. Wait, when does it, like, do the thing?
Hold it! Objection!
Okay, here we go. Clonk to the clonk. Oh, but, get through all this and just save again to be sure. I wish there was like a fast skip where I could go right to the, like, testimony bit. I'm gonna pay closer attention to the photograph, like, snapshot thing that happens here. Okay. For some reason, I could have sworn I saw the camera, like, around his neck here, but I guess not. So, he has to be in the woods on the side, on the left side. Because the guy is walking that direction. He's walking from left to right here. I mean, Studio 1's on the right-hand side here. What am I not getting? How am I railroading? Or tunnel visioning, according to Val. I mean, the only thing I feel like I was tunnel visioning on was a timeline. But that's like the most obvious place to dig for discrepancies. It's annoying me that it's not letting me do it. But what else could I be fucking up? I think the big problem is who he fought. I missed the lie he told in the testimony. He told a lie. What was the lie? That he didn't have the camera? Because, again, it didn't look like he had the camera. Is there any reason to believe that it was a lie? Did he say earlier that he's had it for a while? He did tell us about the camera. Well, he said the scrapbook. He has copies of it because they were all on a digital camera, but that doesn't mean he didn't have a different one before this. I'm just going out on a limb here. No! I was going to do the thing now. I have to cycle through the dialogues again. Alright, I said I was going to save.
Objection!
What you just said, really? I understand he always carries it, but, like... It's not, like, that solid of an accusation to say they just didn't have it once. I don't understand why he would lie about it. Whatever, I guess we'll find out. You just say you always bring your digital camera wherever you go. You were quite clear about that. Uh-huh. That is a horrible face to be making. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? To write a word with you. They're putting the pressure too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? Oh boy. It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's like a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? See. Anyway, Cody. Can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Objection!
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child, so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. Nobody should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? Why would he lie about that? I don't understand. That makes no sense. That is a stupid lie to tell. And pointless one. Got a problem with that? Yeah, I do. What the fuck? What the fuck is my problem? So you did have a camera, and did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well, please. Okay, so this is the details I wanted in the last testimony. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action and couldn't take my eyes off it. Steel Samurai goes for the bad guy, wham. Then the bad guy stopped moving. So strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Ah, is that all? That was brief. That's right, your cross-examination. Blah, blah, blah. What I see.
Hold it!
So why didn't you use it?
Objection!
He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I used it because I was too busy watching the real thing. Let's move to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it.
Hold it!
We were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Why are you so hesitant? Tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Steel Samurai goes for the bad guy, wham. With what did he wham? Well, the bad guy attacked him first. Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? Told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? Kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see, and what happened next? And the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch. Samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. Still being vague about this, but he is not saying that he stabbed him with a spear. Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? I mean, press harder has always been the right answer, I feel, but they might throw a curveball on this one. Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the important part.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? The witness had stated what he saw quite clearly.
Objection!
Counter-object. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order, order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. You're on the right track with this. I know I am! Why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? Because he was scared and he stopped looking. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. You have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Ah. He loves catching the final blow. Alright, here it is. Well, which of these answers is it? He was fumbling with the camera. He didn't know how to use it. He wanted to catch the final blow. And he missed it because he was fucking with the camera. I don't know. But that still suggests that the murder happened there. Huh. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it He's watching something else. Show evidence. What evidence would it be? He victory scene of every battle of Steel Samurai has won. That has to be it. He's trying to use the camera to catch it. Am I on the right track here? I guess I'm going for it. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? He was still learning how to use the camera.
Take that!
Here's my proof. What's that, the camera? The witness stated they recently received this camera. I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with his operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. Trying to take a picture. Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Somehow that seems worse, actually, when you put it that way. Cody was lying clearly. Smart of you to realize there's no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Cody, there's only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. What's with the code hacking name? Like, he's not a computer kid at any point in this. The most computerizing anything he's done is saying he downloaded a map off the internet. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. It hates you. Oh, now he's crying. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened? Yup. You're lying. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. I'd like to proceed with cross-examination anyway. No photo? Pops. Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Yipes. Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Yeah, because he was limping. We know that. Although, maybe he was sleepwalking. Maybe that's the deal. With the sleeping pills. It made him act weird. Well, I still think it was somebody else under that suit. But I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. Tried to take a picture. I really tried. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? Person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. Saw that happened, yup. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture even once? Otis, go away. Go away. I definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody, listen up. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. Wow, picking on children really makes you feel powerful, doesn't it, Phoenix? Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? Becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Teddy? Why do you gotta do that, Teddy? You're gonna press a button, aren't you? You love taking the final shot, so...
Objection!
Cody? What? And every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I want to thank you for giving me this the other day. Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam. I got them all. Never missed one. A perfect collection. So that's why he deleted it, because there was a... He fucked up the shot. He was embarrassed about it. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? Called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hawkins. Claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. No way. I think we finally discovered the truth. Have we? So that was not the murder, is what I'm taking away here. What a truth it is. Yeah, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. I don't know what I'm thinking. Tell them, Phoenix. We tell them what the truth is. Right, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The Steel Samurai didn't win. Aha! And think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai did not win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way. No, it's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. That's a lot of banging and clanging there. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There's a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. Same reason he erased his precious photos. Don't tell me we're gonna arrest this kid for perjury now. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. Couldn't handle the truth. Classic. Order. I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Wah! God, his head got so big. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight. Teddy, please don't press buttons. I don't know what's going to happen. You're stepping on the keyboard. Please move. You gotta scooch. Right. Okay, okay. You're right. Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Order, order, order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Mr. Wright? Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. And according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. Error? What's this all about? Ugh. Hmm? What am I cooking up here? I mean, we know Jack Hammer is dead. But to call him a victim implies that it was a murder. But what are we trying to say here? I mean, whoever was in the Steel Samurai costume died, I presume. Why would Jack Hammer have been wearing it? If I say there was no victim, what does that mean? I'm gonna say this. I'm going for it. To understand what really happened is actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order, order, order. The Steel Samurai in this photograph, saying the man in the costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait. Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. Remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? I sure don't. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No. I'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go to Studio One. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. And he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. So the question is why? Why would he do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. Eh? I thought the Steel Samurai was moving strange. There was a different person inside the suit. Pops. Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data that I saved. Data? Yeah, photo on my digital camera. Mm-hmm. What? Show us quick. Oh, wait, man. Now if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Here, this is it. Wow, you printed it out like a Polaroid? Okay. Oh, Studio 2! Looking at this, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could still be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. Sorry, this doesn't look like it's proof we need. But it is a contradiction. Wait, Phoenix. Look at the photo once more. I've seen the clue already, thank you. I'm smarter than you think. Photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. Your Honor, may I see that photo once more? Joan, there's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in the photo. What? Oh.
Take that!
Your Honor, look at this. I see. A gate? Why don't I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. Hey, what's this all about? Okay, so I was barking up the right tree. He was wearing the costume for some reason. That could be any number of reasons, but there's an argument with the producer, or the producer. He stumbled and fell onto the fence, got impaled, and died. That's why there's no blood at Studio One. And no blood on his costume. Because he was wearing something else, they moved him to another costume, blah, blah, blah. Please explain so I might be shocked along. Use the studio guide map. Body was found here in Studio One. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? Does not say 1 on the gate. Your Honor, here's a true scene of the crime. Studio 2! Jesus. Make this a little fucking ridiculous. Here at Studio 2. You see, they'll explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. No shit. There's some, like, childish, like, expectations of logic here sometimes, but then other times it's, like, really above. Find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there. The path was blocked. No filming is done there. Yeah, the trailer is there, and we know that all the studio execs were there. You may recall there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There's a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that meeting, during that break, Mr. Salmonella and D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Sorry, that was the end of that statement. I let it kind of a leading end to that. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we've heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony. Allow me to remind the court. He said that no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They're the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldback saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole the Steel Samurai costume. They went to Studio 2.
Objection!
This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Who cares? Are you suggesting he did this to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Can we prove that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume? I don't have proof. I have circumstantial evidence. Which of the two? I don't have proof that he stole the costume, but we don't have the costume, right? Proof. Uh-oh. Pretty sure I don't have anything like that. Phoenix, even if you're not 100% sure about this, you have to try. I think you've got proof that's good enough to win them over. Go for it. All or nothing. Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Wright? Actually, I do have proof. Oh, dear. That's not proof that he stole it, though. This is the only thing I got. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. Found this on the table in the employee area. Same table Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. There's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Well, obviously that would have passed by now. Fingerprint the bottle. Idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. My claim is true. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. Hooray. Court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Tony Hackson's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai, seen by Miss Oldbag, may well have been the victim, Jack Hammer. Scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? It really doesn't matter, though. Does it? But, I mean, that's a tree they're making me bark up, I guess. I feel like we have to find what happened to the suit first, the costume. And then we would test it for blood. But I presume they disposed of it. Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. I mean, we know what the deal is. We just have to prove it. You need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. Trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. I don't feel like trials should work that way, but this is a strange country. Oh boy. That was a close one. You're saved by a hair. Should we turn back into Maya someday? This is making me really uncomfortable. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times in that trial. Me too. No, I was fine. I mean, I lost once, but whatever. You both seem so confident. Maybe we should take up a career in acting. I'm ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Why is it exactly 3 for both of you? Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Sure, I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Schniff. To be continued. Alright, well, that took longer than I expected. My god. You'll save, and I will have to go. What is happening? So, I will be back tomorrow. I don't... Oh, no. No more. No more. Escape. I was dumbfounded there. I really didn't feel like the camera was that big a deal, but not yet, anyway. Oh, well. It is what it is. This is why I could not be a detective. I get railroaded. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time. It'll be the afternoon. Not right at noon. But we will continue and hopefully resolve Mr. Powers' innocence. So, till then, have yourselves a wonderful Saturday. Stay safe, stay healthy, and farewell.